What's up, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in into Amorlina TV channel. I am very excited of this video of today about the topic we are going to speak about, and I want to believe that you and your family members are doing great, especially this Christmas season. Guys, I want to talk about divorce, and especially here in Germany. Yes, the purpose of man and a woman to come together is for them to live for many years, for better and for worse, and that's what we believe and what we pray, especially when we go in the altar or whenever we go to the civil marriage, and whenever we carry that holy book, or whenever we recite those beautiful words with our spouses. We wish for us to be able to live together for better and for worse, but sometimes that doesn't happen, and we have many reasons as to why that occurs. Have you ever once in your lifetime thought about this issue of divorce, and why do people divorce anyway? A number of times when you hear somebody has divorced, everybody is questioning, and the statistics shows that we have many divorces today like never before. And I wanted to find out, why are people divorcing so much, especially in Germany? And I came up with the following points. Beautiful people, I want to believe that you're fine from wherever you're watching me. My returning subscribers, thank you very much for your immense support. And for those people that are watching me today for the first time, I'm very grateful, and we are welcome into Amorlina TV channel. So beautiful people, today I want to discuss about this issue of divorce. Yes, divorce is where a married man and a married woman decide to part ways completely, and they are doing this legally. Today, our society has accepted divorce, not like a long time ago when we were growing up. The families tried their very best. The parents and the society, our traditions, were against divorce, but today it's like an ordinary thing. And I had to dig out and find why are many people in Germany divorced. Or I found it so straight the first time I came to Germany, because the statistics shows that between 3 people, one of them is a divorcee. And the reason is just quite simple, because the government has permitted people to be divorced, and the reason being that if you find that your spouse, you are no longer compatible, or you find that it is not possible for you people to stay together, it is completely different like here and Africa. Because in Africa, the parents from the spouse side, both man and a woman, especially from the woman's side, expect a woman to stay in marriage no matter what, since they went before the altar and made a confession that they are going to stay for better and for worse. But here in Germany, yes, we have 3 kinds of marriages. We have civil marriages, we have also church marriages, we also have Muslim marriages, but the marriage that is being considered as a marriage is the civil marriage, and that's what the most important one considered, even in Germany. And that's why for us to be able to get married here, it is a process. You just can't wake up today and then tomorrow you are married. No, you have to make an appointment, and after this appointment you'll have to have a paper to show from your country that you are single, especially if you are an African or you are a foreigner getting married to a German. And for you to be able to have this, you need to also have an affidavit. So it's a process. You just can't wake up and all of a sudden you get that one. You have just to follow the rules and the regulations that are being laid, and for all of it you have to always ask for the guidance. And there are people who are really concerned in this department who always take care of this. So guys, the purpose why people are divorcing nowadays, I have a number of points. One is that here we don't have those traditions and norms that are tying people together the same way that that we have them in Africa. Here people are living freely and people have the rights to choose, not like home, because here people are grown in a different culture where everybody's open-minded. Like here we have different kind of marriages. We have gay marriages, we have lesbian marriages, and we have the normal marriage between a husband and a woman. And the moment you get married, all of you have a seal, we call it a seal, or you have a purpose for the purpose of your marriage. So many at times we find that there are some people who come into marriage with divided intentions. There are some who come maybe for papers. There are some who come maybe for the reason of getting only the children are going away. There are those who come with the purpose to stay, but maybe as time goes by, things don't work out. And for them to keep peace and harmony, they rather be able to do what? To part ways, for them to be able to have liberty in their lives. So that's the reason as to why we have such kind of thing. So the purpose of it is when people are no longer compatible. The other reason is that because of financial situations. Yes, the life we have here in Germany is expensive, not as people may think about it. The taxes are quite high, and for these reasons, some people decide, if they find that they cannot cooperate with their partner who is not good for them, they decide maybe to divorce. By divorcing a woman and a man during the time of marriage, the things that you acquired during the marriage time, you are going to divide them half. And for instance, the things that the man had acquired or the woman had acquired before they got married, listen to me, before they got married, those things that the man acquired before they got married, those things he'll keep them, he will have them. Or the woman got them before they got married, he will still keep them. But if they bought things all together during the marriage time, then they are going to cut it half and half. Like what the man bought, he's going to take it away, and whatever the woman bought is going to take it away, unless the man or the woman decides to leave the other one with it. Yeah. And even for the children, they'll decide which kind, who will go with the children and who will stay with the children, and which days will the children be able to visit their parents. So it is such an expensive decision. That's why some decide, if it's no longer getting along, then it's rather they part ways. And this is parting legally. Before they conclude or they confirm that people are completely divorced, they'll be given 1 year term for them to rethink about their decision. And then later, after 1 year, if they completely didn't come to renounce the decision, then it's going to be passed out that yes, now these two people are no longer together. But the funny ways of it here is that even if they'll not be together, there's a possibility for them to meet and have a normal life, and you can never know that they were separated or they were divorced before. So the beautiful people, those are some of the points that I had to share with you. Even when you decide to come here in Germany, or even if you decide to have a spouse, and in whichever way you decide to divorce, those are some of the reasons I had for you. The other one is because sometimes when the people meet, especially the Africans and the Germans, is that the tradition is completely different. The way we were brought up from our home and the way they are being brought here up is completely different. There's a culture clash, and for those reasons, some try for the first years to stay together, and when time goes by and they are not able to be compatible, then that's why people part ways. And some just come for the reasons of documents, and after the documents they part ways. So different people have different reasons, but in case of whichever reason it is, that is the reason as to why we have very rampant and growing numbers of divorce today into our society, especially here in Germany. So guys, thank you for listening to me.